All right, whatever. I'm going live.
Is that Joshua Peck? Oh my goodness. Vine? Dude, I haven't seen Vine. I wish Vine was still a thing. I'm not gonna get a cap.
It is. We have TikTok.
Well, fuck TikTok. That's not the same though. Like there's.
It's kind of better, but kind of worse. You make some trade-offs. Chill.
What? I thought we were moving it towards our face. Oh shit, you're recording right now?
Yeah, I'm recording right now.
It.
Oh.
Yeah, I already started.
I like that. It's like a natural lead-in.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then here we would put some music and then introduction.
Oh.
Maybe we don't need music. I don't fucking know. Whatever.
It's all post shit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It doesn't matter.
Who would like to introduce themselves first?
You.
How about rock paper scissors for who gets to go first?
Okay.
How does this shit work?
Just do it, or no? Just
We just
I guess one.
introduce
Just one.
ourselves.
Just
All
one.
right, ready?
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Boom,
I
boom.
guess
I go
that's
first.
Mike. Yep.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am Groovy Melon Mike, or you can just call me Mike. And go ahead, Ian.
Hi, my name's Ian. I'm lemon fella Ian. I'm Ian apparently, as everyone likes to call me.
Ian.
They like to pronounce every single letter in my name. Yeah.
And finally, we have the lemon. Fuck the lemon. The lemon with the most boring name, David Lemon Drake. And welcome to the Lemon Hour.
This is the Lemon Hour, fellas.
Yeah.
And ladies.
And this is our time down here. It's just so you guys see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
So what is our? Let's read off these topics.
We have a list of topics here. We've got society, which, as we all know, is fucking chaotic.
Of course.
We got coyotes. They're fucking cool. The recent announcement of the PlayStation 5. Guns. Weird encounters, animals and such. America. Other countries in their history. And the pandemic. Is it even real?
Shut the fuck up.
All right, so I guess we'll start with society first things first. So what do you guys think about society nowadays? How would you compare it from now to let's just say like 50 years ago?
Everyone needs to get the fuck off the phones and away from the TVs.
Okay, boomer.
Yeah, I hate to sound like a fucking boomer, but like.
He's not wrong though. You
Yeah.
know, my dad was always telling me like the problem with like today's society is like relationships and whatnot. Like so many people are getting divorced and shit like that and whatnot because of these, our phones and whatnot, that we put in so much time with each other over the phone that there's no more excitement. Like you give each other your guys' lives like you give like your whole life experience in like about like 2 months, and then the relationship is dry. So
Yeah. There's a song released recently by one of my favorite bands, Glass Animals, called Dreamland, and they have a very nice lyric about you've had too much of this digital love. You want everything live, you want things you can touch. And I'm like, not to say this says a lot about our society, but it says a lot about our society.
well, it's 'cause
Maybe like the phones in themselves, they aren't like unhealthy. It's just like
No, they're pretty epic.
You just get like bombarded with so much shit, and like people fucking want something from you, and they want you to listen to them, and like being just listening to people that are so aggressive like that, it fucking drives you crazy. Like it happens to old people, it drives them fucking mad.
Well, I don't know. I feel like I disagree. I feel like it's more. I feel like people nowadays are so materialistic that I'm sure you guys have seen people like since we just got out of high school. Like if somebody doesn't have their phone or their phone is dead, that they have a fucking
It's
major
difficult.
fucking they have a major fucking meltdown. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, oh my gosh, blah 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 blah. What if this happens? Blah blah blah.
Like,
I don't know. Like I feel like
It's funny you should mention that because last night I was out for a walk and I very intentionally drained the fuck out of my battery, right?
Yeah.
And I got home and it was probably at like 4%. And I was like, man, I'm sure glad I'm at home because if I wasn't, I'd be kind of fucking actually like genuinely upset,
No, phones are like kind of an extension of ourselves. So,
No.
as I'm on mine right now.
yeah, exactly.
I think I'd classify them much more as a tool,
Well, I agree. Oh yeah, there's there's you literally are holding a digitized mega computer in your hand. Everything that you want, like any sort of information that you need, is instantly like in your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, dude. Shout out to that. We're literally fucking wizards.
well, yeah, but
Because think about the shit people thought about 50, 100 years ago. We'd be. This is magic. This is fucking magic. That is sensitive. What a sensitive microphone.
Yeah.
Wow. we're watching the fucking the readout, and we can see Mike put down his phone on the table, and
wow.
it peaks on the fucking
wow.
each one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize to the listeners for
I guess.
my
I can edit it
hardcore.
out. All right.
Oh, okay.
Phones. What?
Society, phones. Shit, there was something I was gonna say.
Mega brain fart.
Mega 69 terashits per megafart.
Yeah, for real.
The new storage capacity of the PlayStation 5.
Okay, I guess we're going into PlayStation 5.
I was just referencing a meme about it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man. Mike, are you excited for this premise of the PlayStation 5?
Oh yeah, like I don't get like the memes of it of like it looking like it's a Wi-Fi router and whatnot. I think it looks rather cool.
It's
you know?
a new console.
It looks-
It better look like some sci-fi shit.
yeah.
It looks like the fucking Eye of Sauron, dude.
It looks like it looked like it could have came out of like iRobot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for those of you younger fans who don't know what iRobot is,
Shut-
go look
shut
it
the
up.
Shut the fuck up.
Back when I was a kid, yeah, it looks like it came out of something like an iRobot. It
Yeah.
looks so. It looks cool. I think it looks cool. It looks like the Opera House in Sydney, in Australia.
I remember what I was going to say. We were talking about society and our inputs on it. And what I was going to say, not that it fucking matters because it's been like 2 minutes now, I was going to say, you know what everyone needs? Everyone just needs to try some drugs. That, I'm serious. Here's the thing. If you give a joint to people who need a joint, I feel like it'll help them a fuck ton. And if you just fucking start handing out LSD like it's no one's business, not like it's no one's business, but like,
Yeah, that's
I-
the 60s right there.
yeah, I feel like a jet like an action. Sorry if I sound like a fucking hippie retard asshole.
No,
But, like-
no.
Like
Continue.
low key, I think everyone needs to try out at least a little bit of LSD. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it would. I think it could go a long way. I feel like there's almost a mutual poison among most people's minds these days.
Yo, shout out to whoever the fuck decided that shit was Schedule 1.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think it was Sweden. It was Sweden that because there's a Swedish scientist that discovered LSD by accident.
They created
Wasn't it
it.
fucking like the Nixon or something that decided like, hey, psychedelics aren't cool?
It was
What's it called?
Pretty
You said
much.
Schedule 1.
Yeah.
Schedule 1, meaning
Use LSD.
no. Hey, I'm the Jamie here. I can.
Oh yeah, Jamie, could you pull up what the LSD is a Schedule 1 drug?
LSD. I this is my mom's laptop. I just realized.
Well, she'll
Yeah,
understand.
it does
She'll
not
she'll
fucking
understand.
matter. Drug scheduling by the DEA. I believe if something is Schedule 1, it means there's no medical or therapeutic use.
No, like heroin and
fucking hard shit.
cocaine
you know?
and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Well, okay,
cocaine
cocaine.
is-
Yeah. They used it in like Coca-Cola and they had like you could like rub it on your like you know how it makes your face. Well, okay. I don't expect you guys to know what it makes you feel like, but it makes your face numb. It makes your like if you gum it, it makes your face numb.
Yeah.
You know.
Uh-huh.
So I think don't call me out on my bullshit. I might be blowing smoke up your ass here. So I don't know. I think they used it as like a numbing like type of thing.
I mean, didn't they used to fucking advertise heroin? You know?
Maybe I don't know. But I don't think they outlawed heroin until like the early 1900s or like the late 1800s or something like that.
I didn't even know heroin was around
Yeah,
that long.
well, yeah.
It's crazy.
I think it was. I don't know. I wouldn't know like because heroin's made out of like like detergent, like cleaning
Just
detergent,
shit,
like
yeah.
just a bunch of shit. Like same
Chemicals
thing,
and shit like
same
meth.
thing
Yeah.
in meth and like whatnot. But I think it was different. I think the heroin back then versus now was definitely different because. I don't know. I don't see like someone putting an old boot and like a wooden spoon inside of a crock pot like a witch and just stirring it around to make heroin. You know what I'm saying? Like no, I feel like it was different back then.
Yeah.
So, Schedule 1 drugs, substances, or chemicals are defined as drugs with no currently accepted medical use and a high potential for abuse. Some examples of Schedule 1 drugs are heroin, LSD, marijuana, ecstasy, meth, and peyote as well.
That's strange.
That is...
I
I don't like seeing psychedelics and like hard shit in the same list.
Dude,
Well, okay,
like,
that is it's probably an older
It's fucking
and-
government.
Yeah, it's older, but probably before like it was like weed was legalized here in America.
Yeah.
But I think it's strange how so in Colorado I told you guys this before like Colorado's probably I think the first state to become legal to smoke
They started
marijuana.
it back in 2013.
And I believe they're also the first state to legalize mushrooms. So
I heard about
they
that,
have
yeah.
they have dispensaries for mushrooms. So I don't understand how they could put LSD or peyote because peyote's naturally grown out of the ground, I think. And
Same goes for mushrooms.
well, I mean, yeah, same goes for mushrooms, but LSD was made in a lab.
Right.
Like, I think LSD is like made in a bathtub. Versus like it's
Something like that.
some
It's
shit
made.
like-
It's
made
big
really
fucking
weird.
tubs or some shit.
that shit is like that shit isn't addictive. Like,
No, it's.
Sit, because you're gonna leave and we're not gonna talk or hang, lol.
Yeah, dude. But so funny thing about LSD is back in are you guys familiar with MK Ultra?
yes.
Yeah, it sounds
course,
familiar.
right. So MK Ultra was the government back during the Cold War was them experimenting with methods of mind control essentially, and these Swedish scientists made this funny plastic tab, and were like, holy shit, this shit's crazy. So some government official from the U.S. went to Sweden and bought everything. Quite literally bought all the LSD on the planet that currently existed. Took it back to the States, and we started experimenting with it, right? Of course, all we found out is that you can't control other people's minds, but what it does do is make you trip dicks. And one of the guys, like one of the forefront guys who was testing it in America, started fucking with it. And like totally 180'd and just totally fucking went hippie mode. And was like, I'm gonna take as much of this as I can and just spread it out. Like
why the fuck wouldn't
peace
you?
and fucking love.
You know?
Oh man,
Which is
I can't imagine the fucking acid that they had back in the 60s and 70s.
orange, what was it? Orange sunshine or something like that.
It's I think it's called four wall window pane or something it's window pane something, but like just think of like a regular tab of acid. And by the way, we do not condone to use drugs.
don't do illegal things.
Yeah. Like just take your regular old tab of acid, you cut it into fours, and that would be your dose. Is that fourth of that tab? So
Right.
like, let's just say you take that full tab. See you next month. That's what my dad said. Like, just imagine, like 40-something years ago. Like, I would have fucking loved to have that shit back.
What the fuck could you like?
How did it change?
Imagine tripping balls in the 60s.
I'd have loved it, dude. Do you see, like, I know whoever the fuck is gonna listen to this is not gonna see who I look like, but
Right.
like I literally take my look. Like, if you see all my photos, I'm literally in a greaser jacket, with a white T-shirt, and jeans, and slick back hair. Like, tell me I wouldn't fit in that time era.
Bro, you gotta grow your hair out.
Everyone
Everyone back then had like
Dude, look at
obnoxiously
that.
long hair.
I
No,
feel
this
like
is-
Mike's hair right now is pretty bog standard 40s.
All right.
He looks like a recruit or some type shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
For those obviously who can't see Mel and Mike, he is just imagine.
G-Eazy.
I was gonna say like Captain America, but like
Less buff and
less
yeah.
buff, but like take that same like aesthetic of like the hair and all that, and just think about that. He looks like someone who'd sign up to fight Nazis.
I'll be more than happy to.
So LSD, right?
Yeah.
Tripping dicks in the 60s.
Well,
What the fuck?
Well, if I could describe it, like my dad, since I don't expect your parents to know. I mean, I don't think they would have done that shit, but like
Well, probably not.
like my dad. Well, my dad was a heavy partier back then, so I mean, he said it was so strong. It was so
Really?
so strong. Like, and like he compared it like when he was in the military, because he was in the military from 85 to 89, and yeah, he said it was different. It was different. Like the ones in like the 70s were just fucking, just like it wasn't shit. Like the ones in the 80s just wasn't shit compared to like the four wall window pane like back in the 70s, man. Like that's just what he said. I'm going off of what he said. The motherfucker was there during the time period, so I'd have to take his word for it. And so
It's fucking yeah.
Would you do it?
What? Do what?
Oh, like original, powerful as fuck LSD.
Yeah, from like the
I don't.
70s.
Well, I mean,
Straight, like,
you
orange
know
sunshine.
that I don't tend to do very well with very strong psychedelics, so
It's just a guy who wanted to meet the monkey gods with DMT.
I've gone back on that, but like I don't know. I just want to chill, you know. I just want to see woozy shit and talk about my problems, and like if I go partying, then whatever. But you know, I just want to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, after doing a certain amount of, drugs and abusing your body for a certain amount of, and yes, I mean like absolutely abusing your body, like smoking weed, drinking, and
Just fucking your shit.
frying your brain and whatnot.
Just frying
Yeah.
your fucking shit.
Your body definitely needs a break after after a certain amount of time, or it just needs to be like, like it just needs a breather, you know.
Oh yeah. Fucking as our buddy Herm said, he just recently took a tab of acid, and the next day he was like, "Fuck, man, my brain feels like a fried egg."
Yeah, that's literally what you
Yeah,
fucking feel like. You just space out for like a couple days.
Have you guys? So something interesting I've noticed. After I took after the first time I dropped acid, in the days after the trip, I kind of fucking looked like I feel like my vision had been altered
Yeah.
slightly.
Yeah.
Like looking at like plants and shit, trees and shit, just stuff that looks just a little bit trippy. Like I could see it and be like, fuck, that looks like actually like trippy. Not just like, oh, that tree looks funny, but like whoa, And the fucking funnier thing is, after I had that little bit of mushroom, remember the
Yeah.
peanut butter mushrooms?
Yeah.
It like fixed that vision. Like I remember staring at a tree. Well, it wasn't like enough mushrooms to be like a profound trip, but it was enough to make shit look funny,
Yeah.
And I remember looking at a tree and man, it looked real fucking funny.
Yeah.
And the next day I didn't have weird trippy vision anymore.
Yeah.
It was like the mushrooms kind of washed that away or something like that, which is pretty fucking neat.
I don't know. I don't notice anything.
No?
No.
Where you're just what, high? You don't get really that much visuals on
Maybe
psychedelics.
I don't even. Maybe it's just I don't pay attention to the visuals.
Well, you gotta like look at something for a certain amount of time. It doesn't take that long. It's
It's
pretty,
not take long at all.
It's rather quick.
Yeah.
Like it's like after like let's just say like I look at this microphone and after like boom right now like it just starts like it starts moving. Like just that quick like it's just
Like
it
maybe
goes
the
from
visuals
normal.
are as strong to me as they are to anyone else, but it just doesn't strike me. You know.
Well, you never know. Well, it's different. It's different for
It's
everybody.
different, yeah, exactly.
Because of course, like I mean, yes, we are indeed human beings, but like chemicals react to everybody differently. So like like the psilocybin in your body is gonna definitely react differently to the psilocybin in my body. So to me, like a Destiny poster over there could be fucking attacking me like at full force
dude.
with
Holy shit.
Let's talk about David
hammer
looking at this
wrap,
fucking
Oh
Destiny
my
poster.
god, dude. When I was tripping balls on mushrooms, I was right about here. And you know how shit fucking looks. It's like kind of cartoony and fucking weird, right? I remember looking at this Taken King poster, and you know how there's the storm trance and all that shit.
Yeah.
All the fucking alts and shit were like moving. Like
This
it was
and like the
fucking
lightning
awesome,
and
yeah. It was actually insane.
Shout out to Destiny for being one of the gnarliest fucking games out there, by the way.
Shout out to Destiny. Unironically, like I love that game.
I couldn't relate. I've never played it, not once.
It took me a while to get into Destiny. I'm not gonna lie. Like it was very complicated and very like because there's so much like they just dump on you and me
Yeah.
like there's like the quest and it's such a grind. It's literally a grind. The grind is real.
You're describing WoW.
It's kind of wowy.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Yeah. Fucking. You motherfucker! You never had the curse of playing Destiny 1 back in.
Well, you ever played the campaign, man? I didn't fuck with the multiplayer like that in D1, man.
Dude, can we just talk about that campaign? Like I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, That shit made no fucking sense.
It didn't. Literally, the only thing I can remember from that campaign is like the very first fucking mission when you end up on like in Russia and you're outside like in this desert, like abandoned like building and whatnot.
You
And,
got to
like,
go through the wall and fight the fallen and all that.
Yeah, and it introduces you to all that. It was kind of creepy at first. You know, I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
It was pretty. It was kind of spooky.
It showed all sorts of potential, but like there were some elements of that story that just, quite frankly, like why? Do you remember the stranger?
Yeah.
And she gives you like that pulse rifle at the end of the game or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Only to never show up again.
Never.
And this fucking the weird black heart of the Vex or fucking whatever. It makes no fucking sense.
I think good old Xur, he just pops up.
Good old Xur.
He just pops up out of here and there and on different planets and whatnot. I can never fucking find him.
Yeah.
Thank God for YouTube.
Dude, seriously, Dotto Does Destiny. Shout out to him, dude. Fucking enough about shit we all can't talk about.
Yeah, we gotta get something we can relate to everybody with.
Everyone needs drugs. We've been talking about drugs too long. Weird encounters.
Weird encounters. Okay.
Weird encounters.
Weird encounters. It could be like, well, I don't.
Strangers and freaks missions.
Yeah,
In real life.
something like that. Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you. I
Jesus.
don't want to say paranormal, but just really weird, like just like out of the blue, like why did this even happen?
Like
in
a
the
glitch
first
in the
place?
Matrix
Just some
kinda shit.
just some stupid shit in the first place. Like how did this even happen? How did this get here? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't have a lot of experiences like that don't borderline on like straight up paranormal. You know? Like
I this one time a rat with its like head dangling off on a string just fell right in front of me.
what?
See how I put it together in my head was like, oh, just like some kind of bird was just dropped its food.
Ugh.
But
Dangling from a string.
yeah,
Like,
its head like just like I don't know, just dangling from its fucking like spinal cord or whatever the fuck was left of it.
Damn. That's
It just
gnarly.
fell right in front of me while I was taking a walk. I was like, I like,
Oh my god, that's the creepiest fucking omen.
yeah, it is. Like earlier that day, I saw like two deer, like battling it out in this guy's backyard.
Wow.
And he was like, in my 17 years of living here, I've never seen a deer in my backyard, especially ones that are fighting. And here you are, just fucking waltzing in here. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm that type of guy. So I don't know, I'm like a weird shit magnet.
I honestly, if I could describe my life like in a nutshell, I'm a shit magnet. Literally, like I just. To these poor people whoever listens to this, they're just never gonna know like the fucking ringer I've been through.
Yeah.
They're just like they're just gonna wonder like, I wonder what he went through.
Excuse me.
But to the weird encounters, back to the weird encounters.
Yeah.
I just thought of this when I went on the first time I ever went hunting. I was in northern Nevada. I was in Wells, Nevada, and it's like probably at the very top of the state. I think.
Northern Nevada's a spooky fucking place.
Dude, you know what?
I do not fuck with that region.
Actually, you know what? It's rather gorgeous. Like it's so beautiful up there, and like it ranges from like Quakey trees. I think they're called something else, but like locals of Nevada, they call them Quakies. But it's literally a forest, and it's like it literally like it's like a different like you're walking in Minecraft, I guess. Like you go from like a jungle to boom, like all of a sudden you're in the desert now. Like it's literally that. Like and it's so like there's just trees and like different colors. Like it's almost like a big like desert rainbow almost. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Desert rainbow.
it's really cool, and it's like this foresty. Like there's this little creek up there. Like it was really cool. I went hunting. I killed this deer. And I got it and whatnot. And we dragged it back, and my dad's, he's filleting the thing, he's skinning it, he's quartering it, getting the back straps, neck meat, and all that good jazz. And he's asking me to go into the truck to get game bags to put the meat in, so we can put them in the cooler. And he's at the bed. He's in the bed, like he's got the deer in the bed and whatnot. And I go around to the truck, and where he's parked at, there's like this kind of like a little, I wouldn't say like a cliff, but it's like a tiny ravine, about like a 6 or 7 foot like ravine. And that leads into like this little creek area, and he's parked right up against that. And I go around the truck to go to the back door, and there's a dog, like not like a coyote or like a wild dog. It was a brown lab. It was a brown lab, and he's at the front left, like tire of the truck, and I'm at the back door. So he's no more than like maybe 6 feet from me, you know.
What was that?
I think that could have been Rachel.
Are they home?
I don't know.
No, they're coming home tomorrow.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh, Herm.
Oh, Heen. Oh,
Probably still
anyway, yeah, there's this brown lab, and he's no more than like 6 or 7 feet from me. And you know how dogs, like when they're interested, they kind of like put their head down a little bit, and like
They're all
you know, like their ears
"I'm
are
just a
perked up,
dog."
and he's got this eerie, just slow tail wag, like a real like just. Like he was just slowly wagging his tail. I'm like, first of all, I'm 12, and like just seeing this, like I'm a dog guy. I love dogs
Right.
and whatnot, but just seeing I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm literally in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. I'm like maybe 2 hours away from a town, and there's this brown lab. I'm like, this dog probably smells the meat. And whatnot. I'm like, I wonder how this is gonna play out, because my dad has this pistol on the bed of the truck. I'm like,
Right.
Dad. He's like, what? I'm like, you need you to come here. He's like, I'm busy. And I'm like, you need to come here right now. He's like, what? And he turns around. He's like, oh shit.
Did it?
It didn't do anything. He literally just sat there and like after like this 10-minute ordeal, like this dog just sitting there, and me and my dad like contemplating what we're gonna do. This
Throw
guy,
him a piece of meat.
this guy pulls up on a fucking 4-stroke, this dirt bike, and he's like, oh, that's my dog, by the way. And I was like, oh.
Oh, thank goodness.
And I was like, holy shit. And yeah, and this fucking guy's lazy motherfucker. The dog's name was Hound Dog.
I mean, all right.
Literally Hound Dog, right? And this fucking lab just hops up on the back of this dirt bike,
No shit.
and he rides away. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Just this fucking brown lab literally hops in the back of this 4-stroke and just drives away. not the dog didn't drive away, but like how just homie just sits in the back of the seat. And it's like, first of all, props to that dog for having great ass balance. You know.
Oh yeah.
Like that's.
See, the only thing that would complete that scene is, you know, the dog goes up to the dirt bike, jumps on, and then pulls like sunglasses out of his owner's backpack or something, puts them on,
That'd be
and
great.
then
That'd be
just
great.
fucking ride off into the sunset.
But yeah, that was probably one of my that was a weird encounter of mine. Yeah.
When I was in the
fucking weird.
Philippines, I saw dogs riding on mopeds.
Yeah, you know, I bet that's normal. Just
Yeah.
normal shit. Oh my gosh, you guys saw that post of I screen recorded it on Instagram, and like the age of consent in the Philippines is 12.
Fuck off.
I was like, oh shit.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but I immediately thought of Ian. I was just like, I gotta send this to the chat, man.
Yeah.
At first, I was just gonna send it to you, and I was like, no, I gotta show this to everybody. I gotta show it to the
Bully
bugs.
Filipino.
Yeah. Oh my
Speaking
god.
of strange encounters with animals, that wild fucking cat.
Oh yeah.
That was I don't even think that was a big deal.
It really wasn't.
It's literally a fucking like it was just a feral cat like that probably like just got fucked by a
Hold up, no. I gotta deliver this in a way that's funny. So, these couple girls text us saying, "Hey, can we clean up this stray cat that we found at your house?" And I was like, nothing wrong with that, of course, but it's just whatever. Okay. They come by. It's a bobcat. It's like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
yo, Herm,
What up, Herm?
Hey, you wanna join the podcast? Herm, you wanna join the
Oh,
lemon
shit.
hour? We're having a podcast right now.
What the fuck? The lemon hour.
This
Yeah,
is the
the
lemon hour.
Welcome
Yeah.
to the lemon hour.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Fellas, welcome. We're gonna welcome a new member to
Yeah.
the Lemon Hour. This is Herm. He is the grooviest of us all. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, it was.
Our resident artist who will probably be drawing our thumbnails.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Matter of fact.
It was a lot of fun. We smoked. We had a time. The dogs got to play with the cat, but like, god damn, they brought a bobcat around.
It was a
Oh, we're talking about the bobcat.
Yeah,
We're talking about
yeah.
strange encounters.
Yeah, we're talking about weird encounters and we're talking
Strange
about some
encounters.
cats.
I like
IRL.
I picked up the cat this one time, right, and carried it like a baby, and he went for a swipe, right, and then we made eye contact, and then he put his paw down. He was like, "Yeah, we cool." I feel like I talked to that cat in that moment.
Little telepathic moment of like, all right,
Yeah.
homie, I respect you, like type
exactly.
of thing. Yeah.
Damn, it's funny you just do that with animals sometimes.
Yeah.
Like for some reason you could just kind of hear them talking away.
I feel
Well,
like
It's like, oh, I understand.
Well, that's the
you.
thing. Like animals can like sense like hostility. You know what I'm saying? Like
Can they?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
That
Like
sounds like- that
well, I
almost
mean,
sounds
look,
like
I mean, like,
bullshit.
well, I mean, like, look, like, just like, let's just say like I'm walking like towards you and like I got this like okay, I got a resting bitch face to begin with anyway. But like I just it looks out of the norm. Like you're gonna know like oh there's got to be something because he's just got this like you just got this look on him. You know what I'm saying? You got that
No,
look. There's
right.
no way like as smart as animals are and like they got to be smart enough to like live as long as they do in the wild. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to have some sort of brain capacity. So of course they're gonna know what's like the difference between hostility and just chilling out. So
Right.
apparently I guess with Ian here. I guess the cat just didn't sense any sort of hostility, but
Yeah.
Ian's probably the sweetest donut I know. So,
Yeah, exactly. That's why the cat didn't fucking say shit. He was like, all right, we're cool.
oh yeah,
I feel like wild animals in general just like have a certain level of intelligence among them that just makes them capable of like yearning for the great beyond.
well they differ
What?
from they
What? Wait, what?
Shut up. No, let's delve into
Okay,
this.
Joe,
We're-
get
we're
fucking.
We're getting into philosophy right now.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
like, do you think a wild cat like, I don't know, fuck, I lost it.
has like a deeper consciousness than
Yeah.
what we think. Well, I don't think so.
As though,
I don't
as
think
though
so.
Animals have sentience.
Well, no, I think I think we can debunk this because like the only other animal that has like cognitive thinking that has like outside the box thinking would be dolphins.
I was literally about to say
Yeah, like
fucking
they're
dolphins.
as closest to humans with like I don't know what the word is called, but like
Intelligence?
well, no, like you know how we can like make shit, like you know how like we invented the wheel or like just computer, or literally freaking
Yeah.
anything, like a couch for example.
Dolphins invent shit.
Yeah, well, I mean not really invent, but like they can like they get creative with what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like
You seen that video of them like playing volleyball with a pufferfish?
well, yeah. Well, I mean, they're trained to do that. You can train any animal to do
Yeah.
that. But like in the wild, they take things into their own hands and like I think they actually like think like cognitively like oh like maybe we can blah 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 blah. But they communicate. They have their own language.
Did you know
I
that?
wonder, like, yeah, I wonder if they have. I wonder if they just have like their own like language in their head or something.
Well, I mean,
Or
the
every-
clicking noise that they make.
Or every meow is like a sentence.
Yeah.
Well, they don't exactly need to communicate certain things that we need to communicate, so they just don't have that.
I think it's
Like-
natural
That
that they
makes
have
sense,
that. It's natural. They live, they eat, they have sex, have offspring. They die and then the offspring takes their place, and that's just the natural order of life. Whatever along the way is a variable. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, okay.
Funny you should mention dolphin sex. Do you know that dolphins have sex for fun?
Yeah, they're the only animal that has sex for fun.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Besides, you boys, humans here.
Oh, of course, of course.
Fucking, do you guys also know that dolphins have friends?
Friends.
They'll travel in like large fucking schools of like hundreds of dolphins across the ocean, but they'll hang out with like the dolphins that are like they're friends with.
so dolphins
They
have
Holy
make
like,
shit.
friends and dolphins become homies and they hang out together.
Are you telling
Not
me?
even
You
shitting.
telling me
They
like
be vibing. Dolphins be
Dolphins be
vibing.
vibing.
you telling me like a dolphin out there in the ocean has more friends than I do?
Shit.
Just imagine that,
Fuck, man.
How do you
like
think-
as much like
How do you
just-
think I feel, man?
And just like another like just it's like kind of such a kick in the balls like it's just like you're just like just say you're really low in life, you don't got that many friends, like you're just a sad guy, and then like you find out like one singular dolphin has
Dolphins having a better
twice
time
as
than
many
you.
friends as you have. It's like why don't you just rub it in my face, you know what I'm saying? Like thanks
Yeah.
Mother Nature.
You're just like sitting in a dock, like sundown. You're just like, man, I wish I had friends. And then these dolphins just rubbing their fucking friendship in your face. Like,
they jump out of the water together and you're like,
you ever see that video of this woman sitting on a dock and then a dolphin just comes up and fucks the shit out of her?
Oh my gosh, that took a dark turn.
Jesus, man, I
Well,
thought
no,
we
no,
weren't
no,
gonna
no.
talk about that.
I worded that really weird. He just starts like
No,
dry
man.
humping her. Yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
that's
I
a real thing,
really.
apparently. Some dolphins just clap humans, man.
Yeah.
Speaking of have you guys heard that ultimate story of dolphin human relationships?
What?
So
Wasn't there a dolphin researcher and then like they dolphin research got canceled because the lady was jerking off the dolphin?
Yep,
fuck?
that's exactly where I'm
Yeah.
going with this.
For-
it was in
For research purposes, I hope.
so they
Shit, man.
For
Imagine,
research-
imagine having an affair with a dolphin.
Bro.
A whole ass dolphin.
That's bestiality, which is a sin. Just
so all right, so earlier 2000s, right?
Uh,
They're doing dolphin research. They want to see if they can teach a dolphin to fucking communicate with humans or something wacky like that, you know? So they had this female researcher lady and this dolphin, and essentially they lived together. And they you know, became homies, right?
Wait, live together.
Yeah, like they lived in like a semi-aquatic house or something like that.
Oh.
Like so the dolphin could. I don't even know.
Dang, I didn't knew that existed at the time.
Yeah, I don't really even know, but like.
What the fuck? I don't mean to interrupt the podcast, but I just got a Snapchat from somebody called Lima Sex, and
It's a horny lima bean, bro.
Who is that?
we're gonna find out.
Gonna clap some lima cheeks.
man, you know,
Lima. I
Hey
thought it was
there.
Lima and then.
Sorry for late.
Sorry.
I can't.
hey there, sorry for late.
What?
I can't.
What?
That's a fucking bot, dude.
That's a bot,
She
yeah.
wants your credit card info.
Yeah.
Who is this bitch?
I don't know, but block. Okay, back to
All right.
our.
I
I
thought
don't
it
know
was
the
Lima
interrupt
Sex.
podcast.
Why does-
Lima
So,
Bobby.
so human dolphin relationships. They were trying to teach this dolphin English or something fucking wacky like that. And so this dolphin entered, maturity, right? This dolphin hit puberty. And this dolphin would, like, not participate in lessons unless the female researcher, like, went and jerked him off.
The fuck?
Is this real?
What?
I'm
Are you
not
for real?
remotely
You're-
shitting.
you're
you.
capping.
This is fucking real. This goddamn.
Are you
man,
for-
what the hell? What
I
are you-
just
shit-
pu- I just
shit-
pulled up
so-
a picture of a dolphin pussy.
What? Ian, oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I don't want to see it, but can I see it? Jeez.
That,
Yeah, it
that's
looks.
making me
It
feel
looks like a pussy.
Why the
It's
fuck
such a-
doesn't a dolphin jerk off a human for once? Huh? Why don't we get that?
Where did no, but
thumbs? Thumbs, Ian.
no,
they
but
have
where did
fins.
you? Where did you get to? Where did this lady got to the point? Like, oh damn it, he's not listening to any of my lessons. Guess I gotta jerk him off now.
I
guess
think-
gotta stroke the schmeat.
Fuck it.
Here, the funniest thing is, I don't think
There's gotta be
was,
a. There's gotta be a moral or not moral fucking reason why she's beating his fucking schmeat.
I
Why? No.
if I recall correctly, it wasn't the lady who decided to start jerking him off. It was like the research people that were like, hey, so you know this dolphin's like getting mature. He wants to get that nut. You mind helping him out? And at
You jerked
first-
him off, man. You jerked him off. Fucking telling me y'all fucking special. Y'all fucking dolphin dick specialists.
I
You
get
jerk
it.
him off.
I swear, I believe their reasoning was like, hey, the dolphin is like homies with you. You know, it wants this hand job from you.
What?
I might be wrong here, but that may have been the case.
Well, like I said, they can cognitively think and communicate. Like you said, they have friends, so they can. Well, if they can single somebody out, then I think it's possible.
This dolphin had like a legitimate like sexual relationship with this human lady.
My God.
and so fucking so the way it went
living it, bro.
is this dolphin just wanted to nut, right? He kept getting these nuts. And the lady went from being like, oh, this is kind of weird, I'm jerking off a dolphin, to like, whatever, I'm making a dolphin, you know, it's just like, you know, like that kind of.
I wish I was that dolphin.
I know. I was about to say lucky ass nigga. He gets to swim and nut. That's
Dude,
it. That's
that's
his
it.
life.
Just imagine.
So, the way it culminated was, eventually someone outside of the Dolphin Dick Research Lab found out what they were doing, and they were like, yeah, you guys should fucking stop this. And I believe that the lady who was given the dolphin hand jobs wrote like a book about it, about some sort of human
Of
animal
course.
relationship
Of
kind
course,
of thing.
you fucking write a book.
Of course, she'd write a dolphin dick book.
Jeez. It must be like a romantic novel, like type style.
On the cover, the fucking dolphin's got like a 6-pack and long fucking flowing hair.
What is it? What the
dolphin of my
It's Fabio. Fabio.
This is fucking
Fabio the dolphin.
yeah.
Fabio. Oh my gosh.
Do you like a little off topic? Do you guys remember when Fabio would always cameo in Big
In like
Time Rush?
yeah, it does.
Yeah. I thought that was funny. Like
Why Fabio?
it's literally it's a romance novel, like with like fucking and like they cast
Fucking Snoop
Fabio.
Dogg. Dude,
Snoop Dogg was in that show.
That's how popular they were. I thought you were like, yeah.
Dude, back in the day when I was a
Wait, Big
kid, I
Time
was
Rush?
like, oh, it's Snoop Dogg. He's the cool guy.
Exactly.
But you know, now that I'm like an adult,
nigga's
I'm like,
everywhere.
dude, this a very heavy drug user.
There's no.
and they fucking put him on Nickelodeon, dude. That's
What do you?
cool as
Okay,
fuck.
well, okay. What do you guys think?
It's
You
Snoop
think-
Dogg,
It's
bro.
fucking
Do you-
Snoop
oh,
Dogg.
okay.
Why are you over here questioning it? Why are you over here questioning
Okay,
it?
okay, okay.
Motherfucking
Do you
Snoop
think?
Dogg. Snoop Dogg,
Do you think
motherfucking-
anybody in Big Time Rush smoked with him?
Oh,
There's no
oh,
fucking
bet.
way.
James Maslow.
I feel like it'd be
One
Carlos.
person, at least one
It'd be
dude.
Carlos. Maybe.
No, it's fucking all of them. What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I think it'd be Carlos or James.
Ladies,
I wouldn't cap.
ladies, fellas, if you get a chance to smoke with Snoop Dogg and you decline, there's nothing wrong with anyone else. Like there's something wrong with you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely.
Nothing wrong with Snoop. Ask you to smoke. You, it's you, nigga.
Yeah. If you deny Snoop Dogg, it's probably because you're already way too high from him anyway.
I don't know. I don't really smoke weed.
Secondhand smoke is very effective.
I feel like we could fucking. I feel like that'd be like the best smoke sesh of my life. Would be smoking.
Smoking
with,
with Snoop Dogg?
dude.
Fuck
I
yeah.
can't imagine the
I
most
don't want to leave this earth without smoking
Potent-
with him, man. Like,
fucking weed he's ever like. I bet he has some gnarly ass weed.
Gnarly
oh,
fucking
absolutely.
shit. By the way, drugs are bad. Don't break the law.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
that stuff.
marijuana is legal in Nevada, so I mean,
Shout out to Nevada, baby.
we don't.
We don't condone breaking the law.
Yeah, we don't condone breaking the law. And smoking marijuana is legal. So
Whatever, dude.
Porcelain OG.
Porcelain OG. Our strain. Our shit strain.
That's our shit strain and brown bomber.
Oh yeah, the brown bomber.
brown bomber OG.
Like,
Brown bomber.
weed's so good it makes you shit.
Is that, what do we call it? Jamaican weed, right?
Oh yeah, Jamaican weed.
Jamaican weed makes you shit.
oh yeah, because
No,
Why
we
was
were,
it-
we were
oh, yeah,
talking
it's
about
Like,
like
Jamaican coffee or something.
No, Jamaican coffee
yeah, we were
does
talking
make
about
you
how
shit.
Jamaican coffee makes you shit.
I
I was
thought-
like,
I thought Jamaican food
That's
in
how we
general.
put those
No,
two together.
dude,
You ever had? I always wanted to try this like fish soup. Like, I heard it's fucking delicious, but yeah, Jamaican food does make you shit.
I'm telling
At
you,
least me.
that coffee, man, it's opened the floodgates like 30 minutes later, man. Like there is no solid coming out of your ass. It is straight Niagara Falls of
Yeah.
brown.
I
You know what I'm
never-
saying?
I never.
Like,
That's
no, it's
The
straight
furthest I
down.
had was Cuban coffee, and that shit, fucking,
literally.
that shit got me like go like double speed the whole day. Like,
I hope there's an audience of people out there who enjoy listening to four dudes talk about shit.
I mean, like we're
Because-
42 minutes in, so I think we, there's got to be somebody.
Yeah,
Damn.
right.
noise.
Yeah. all right, whatever.
Or, where's
Jamaican shit.
where's the
Right over
laptop?
here. Right over
what
here.
do we got next on our list of guns?
Weird encounter.
Guns.
Oh wait, no. Oh, we had weird encounters. PS5.
We were in
Oh no, we
Weird
talked about
Encounters.
PS5. We talked about PS5.
For, like,
we'll go to guns. We'll go to guns.
Guns. I got nothing to
Guns.
say. I don't really have a whole lot to say about that.
I love guns. Okay, to any for whoever's going to listen to this, I'm a very I like guns a lot.
Get the red-blooded fucking Americans out here.
Oh yeah, I'm probably the most American person here in this entire room.
Okay, from
You
someone.
can hear all
okay,
the yee-yees
Yeah, for
and
real.
gunshots and crushed beers from shotguns.
I see, you see,
In their pulling up in their Fords.
funny you should say that because I just came back from a fucking redneck bonfire last night. So
Shit. How was that? What was that like?
I was fucking lit. I was lit
Never
as
been to a
fuck.
redneck, like,
Quite literally.
party.
Literally, yeah. It was actually, real off topic. Just there's, those fires. Like nobody's gonna understand this on these podcasts. But if you're from Vegas and you're a local here, and you're of
Have to live in the
17, if
Northwest
you're
or
17 to like 23, you'd understand like the fires out here. But I mean, like some of the the redneck fires, there a lot of them. I disown them because they're very narcissistic, very to themselves. Yeah, they're kind of rude. They're very rude. A lot of them are rude. But like these people that I met last night, they're some of the nicest fucking people I've ever met in my life. They were so like just, hi, how are you? I'm so and so, and they were just so nice. There's this guy like Russell. I think I told you guys.
Yeah.
I told you guys about him. Yeah, and he was he's so laid back, and everybody was so nice. Fuck, there's this girl Taylor there, man. Oh man, she was hot. She was talking about her titties the entire time. She's like, I got cute titties. I was like, you do. Kissing ass.
Right, yeah.
But anyway, those fires are
Titties.
titties.
I need fire.
I mean fire.
I want my blackest like walk to a redneck fire, see how long I can last.
Oh, speaking of
Oh shit.
Insert.
speaking of guns, speaking of guns, like 20 summer of 2018.
You just hear a rifle. You just hear like 8 rifles cocked.
No, this guy. I went to this bonfire, and this guy, he had a fully automatic AK.
Okay.
This guy named Josh. Oh my, yeah, I got a video of it, and it's so. Oh, by the way, check this fucking drawing that Milky did on his skateboard.
Holy
The
shit!
Kylo Ren lightsaber.
That's
Bro.
Pardon to the audience, I'm showing him cool shit. But yeah, there's this. I know it's on here. It's. I know it's here somewhere.
Yo, let's talk about Herm's black ass and guns at the same time. Yeah.
Here we go, right here. That was fucking.
Oh, that was amazing!
Holy shit!
What the
This fucking loser right here is an 8 round like revolver.
Bro, like, put that closer to the microphone so you can hear. Not too close, not too
Oh my god, it had the fucking.
close. just add a fucking
Oh, yeah.
bonfire.
It looks like
Just so cool. You know, just your local Vegas bonfire. You know, just
Herman
this
Cain.
guy. This guy just has a fucking AK.
God. Alright. Fucking guns. David
I'm not
bought
a
had a
gun
shotgun.
guy, so I'm like
David, you
easily
wanna take out the
impressed
shotgun?
when you show a gun in
No.
my face.
Yeah, that's
put
a
that
good
out
idea.
No.
What?
Oh. Oh, I'm not a gun guy myself, so I'm easily impressed.
Yeah.
I'm like a walking encyclopedia of
Of
gun
audio.
knowledge of like powder,
Armor
primers,
thesaurus over
brass, bullets, any type of like weapon. Like I'm all familiar with it.
Nobody, Americans.
Like, or no, Mel and Mike in general.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Okay, like what do you guys feel about gun control?
Well, I mean,
Very, very delicate procedure.
it's in the Constitution that we keep our guns. Some people kind of take it too far about like taking it personal and shit, but like it's very important that like we as a people can arm ourselves
Defeat
against
the
tyranny.
tyrannical government.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, if it's if it's the gun's fault, I'm for all the mass shootings, I'm still waiting for to this day for my AR to get up and go shoot up at school by itself. So
Right.
until that day happens, I
like
really
that-
don't honestly believe in
yeah,
gun control.
That's something that breaks my heart though. That like people just go up and shoot schools and like.
I think
Fuck.
the issue lies much more in for example, I forget when it was, 80s or something like that, America just kind of defunded every sort of mental health institution, and forgive me because I'm really kind of uneducated in that whole
Dude, a lot of shit happened between the 60s and 80s that like just
that
fucked everyone.
really fucked us.
Yeah.
Straight up.
It's like, hey, you can't have these drugs. Hey,
Right, 'cause
you
they're
can't
the,
have
like, the
help for your
pioneers
mental
of this
problems.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen.
That's pretty annoying.
Just
But I
okay.
mean-
Look. Just step into their shoes, and just look at the chaos that was ensuing during the '80s, like with cocaine and
What do you
whatnot.
mean? Dude, the war on drugs is a war on young people and minorities. That's it.
No, fuck no. Are you kidding me? You're literally singling out. You're literally singling out like
we
people
go,
like
here we
people
go,
like you
boys.
or
Here we
her.
go, boys.
You're singling out people like of color and like minorities that are not of America or like just in color or of different culture in general.
Hold up, I'm gonna pull up the quote. I'm gonna pull up the fucking quote.
Like what
Keep
about
talking. Keep talking.
what about me? Like what about me? Or what about my family? What about my dad?
Well,
my dad's brown, but he's like come on, man. Like you can't it's not for youth. Well, okay, look, if it is on youth, it's to protect the youth. You know why? It's because you're developing. If you it's like smoking cigarettes. Like if I don't know about if it stunts your growth or not, but it's you harm yourself at such a young age to where it affects you very drastically later on in your life. Whether it's it depends on the person. Like it couldn't be it doesn't have to be drastic or it could be minor, but it's not for minorities or youth. It's for everybody.
Why'd you look at me?
Go ahead. No, I just happened to walk in.
No, you're
Go
good.
ahead, David.
Nixon aide reportedly admitted drug war was meant to target black people.
And
Hold up. Let me pull up the quote. There's a quote here.
You said Nixon?
Nixon,
Like
some
the-
guy from
like the Nixon.
Well, he's a fucking Democrat anyway.
not Nixon, but someone from his cabinet apparently.
Well, it's a Democrat
His
cabinet
cabinet.
anyway. It's a Democrat cabinet anyway, so.
So here we have the quote. You want to know what this
I'm
was
not
really
that kind of
about?
dude, so I don't have any say.
Right. You want to know what this was really about? He asked with bluntness of a man who, after public disgrace and a stretch in federal. This isn't a quote. This is something else. Let's see.
That kind of backfired.
Yes, right. The Nixon campaign in 1968 and the Nixon White House after that had two enemies: the anti-war left and black people. You understand what I'm saying? We knew we couldn't make it illegal to be either against the war or black, but by getting the public to associate the hippies with marijuana and blacks with heroin, and then criminalizing both heavily, we could disrupt those communities. We could arrest their leaders, raid their homes, break up their meetings, and vilify them night after night on the evening news. Did we know we were lying about the drugs? Of course we did.
You were saying, Mike?
So the anti
I forgot it was Nixon. I'm not defending Nixon. He's a Democrat. Fuck him. That's why he's literally called Tricky Dick for a reason.
Tricky Dick.
Because he got caught lying.
Tricky Dicky.
He literally got caught lying.
Yeah.
So don't come at me like that. He's a Democrat. I'm not a Democrat, so fuck
Yeah.
off.
I feel like we parrot the ideas of the people that we respect without really looking back and thinking like, hey, is this what this guy's saying crazy? Is what this guy did crazy? You know?
Okay, well, literally anybody after Hitler, everybody describes them as Hitler. Well, fine. Every fucking politician sounds like Hitler. But you know why? Because Hitler was a fucking politician. So, of course, he's going to sound strong and bold, and he's going to have
Mike's getting
statements.
up in arms.
You know what I'm saying? Like, every politician sounds like Hitler, you know? Like, if you literally look at anybody's speech that's, like, popular in office or whatnot, they all sound the same, whether it's in German, English, or fucking Dutch, alright? Like, are you kidding me? How are you going to say that to me when David screams at his TV? I'm not even that loud.
Well, Danny gets shit.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
shit too.
yeah.
So,
Alright.
back to the point about drugs and whatnot. I think it's very clear that America garnered this anti-drug sentiment out of straight up bullshit, as we just found out from that quote.
Yeah.
It allowed Nixon to target his political enemies, and straight up, and then nobody talked about it, and now everybody hates people who smoke weed or do LSD or fucking anything.
So.
It's quite literally, drug war was quite literally meant to target political enemies.
Why the fuck does
It's-
Nixon of all the presidents like have policies that like transcend fucking half a century and like a bunch of shit that everyone else does like
It's
gets
just-
turned back on the next
just a
fucking-
couple fucking flicks of the pen, man.
Okay,
That's all it takes.
And niggas lame. Like,
Look. We're literally the youngest country on this planet. As a country, we are literally the youngest. We are 240 years old.
South Sudan.
No.
One
a bunch
of those.
no, a bunch of
There's
countries.
younger
on, like,
countries. There's
on,
younger
yeah.
countries
like,
born out of civil
African
wars and
countries.
shit
But like
that.
okay.
No, I'm
But
talking
I
about,
understand what you're saying.
like, America itself. Like, look,
We're
Hawaii,
relatively
Hawaii
new.
didn't become a state until what 1940 or 1941 or something like that.
Alright,
But
yeah.
we forcibly took Hawaii like just because we could. You know what I'm
A
saying?
little bit of Hawaiian history, Herm. What can you provide?
Okay, depends. Like which timeline.
How did
The
Hawaii?
white man took over Hawaii.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Like they didn't like it wasn't like as far as I know, it wasn't like the slave kind of way.
No.
Like they took blacks where they like pretty much took them to America. It's more of they found Hawaii and then they kind of took it, but like in a least like bloody way. Because we
Like how they took
We
the
occupied it.
Philippines or
We
something?
occupied it.
Yeah,
Because
occupation.
Hawaii.
they did want to they did try to pull that shit like first, but we Hawaiian niggas are dumb and we fucking fought back, and then
Wasn't there some sort of fucking
Nah.
queen of Hawaii?
Yeah, there
that
was.
Cool
Yeah.
as fuck or
Yeah.
something like that.
yeah I don't know her fucking I don't know her name.
Jamie.
Jamie. Oh my god.
Yeah, hold up.
And long ass fucking.
So I was some mouthful.
No,
I was gonna make that fucking
Most-
joke, but I didn't want to.
Actually, I think it's rather a simple name. I don't think it's like a
Jamie.
fucking-
I don't know.
I think it's a simple name. You know.
I hope so. Like fucking we Hawaiians we love our long ass words. Humu humu nuku nuku apra, and that means like
All right,
fish.
forgive my inevitably botched pronunciation. Liliuokalani.
That sounds about right.
Last monarch of the kingdom
Oh,
of
I
Hawaii.
knew this bitch name wrong. Yeah, Lili Uokalani. Lili Uokalani.
Can you
Yeah.
speak Hawaiian?
Nah.
Okay.
Is there-
I mean, no, like.
What's the regional dialect? What's the language there? If there's
The language? Oh, like.
like I'm sure you don't just speak.
Oh, yeah,
Hawaiian,
no.
but, like what's the actual language?
Well, it's we speak English, like.
well, right.
I mean, the real Hawaiian, like
like
the
native
pure
Hawaiians.
the pure blood ones, like
Mhm.
they speak Hawaiian, of course.
Interesting.
Is
Is it called Hawaiian or?
Yeah, it's Hawaiian, but like yeah, we speak English, but it's like in a slang kind of term.
Yeah.
Called pigeon. I think I told you this.
Pigeon?
Oh yeah.
Pigeon.
That's great. That's fucking great.
Pidgin. Pigeon. It's like this like, it's kind of like how probably like how Filipinos like talk. They like speaking like kind of like a
Yeah.
not like very proper, like very perfect proper English.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh, like-
kind of
like-
dumbed downish, like.
Oh, love me long time, like type shit, or.
I mean,
No, I don't want to
not-
sound racist.
no,
about
no.
it, but just like I'm.
It's not something like that. Not nothing crazy like that. What's a good example?
We tell me you from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just I've been there like years, man. Say you want to. Okay, say you want to fight somebody instead of like. Instead of saying like, hey, you want to like fucking fight or something, you want to fucking go. We say this. You like me lick you? Like.
That's fucking awesome.
Lick you? What?
You like me lick you?
Lick is like lick doesn't literally mean lick.
Yeah,
it
I
means
know.
like you're finna fade this nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like oh, you want to run my fade
yeah.
or something?
That's
like
American.
Throw
American
hands.
yeah.
I don't know. It's such a hard thing to explain. Like I feel retarded
I
trying
get
to
you.
explain it.
No, like
It-
it's culture.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably difficult to
Why don't
understand.
you like me lick you?
Holy shit.
Scared the shit out of me. Oh yeah.
It's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That was pretty good, yeah.
Yeah.
Hawaiian-based pigeon. Pigeon Hawaiian was a pigeon. I guess pigeon is just a
Thank you, David.
Yeah. was a pigeon spoken in Hawaii, which drew most of its vocabulary from the
Wait,
Hawaiian
what?
language and could have been influenced by other pigeons of the Pacific region, such as maritime Polynesian pigeon.
I didn't know pigeons like were so involved in language.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Dude, what I would do to have me a fine Polynesian girl in my life. Woo!
Is that your thing, brown girls?
Oh, hula bitch.
Dude,
Hell,
dude, I would,
Fuck yeah, man.
I would love to have a Polynesian girl in my life, man. Hey, Polynesian girls, hit me up. No, like I don't know, like they're just gorgeous. They're gorgeous
Oh,
women,
yeah.
man. They're like you know, dude. Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
gosh, there's this girl,
lived
and
around
I'm not gonna say her name, but I went to
I lived around
I went to-
bad bitches.
I know. I went to school with her, and oh my gosh,
You
she,
have no
yeah, she was,
clue.
yeah, she was gorgeous. Oh yeah, she's a hard worker too, definitely.
Oh fuck, brown girls are just hard workers in general.
Well, no, like it's different for her. It was a lot different. Like she,
What do you
well, I mean, I don't want to like give out her business, but like,
Yeah,
she,
don't dox anybody.
yeah, no, that's why I'm not saying her name. That's why I'm
Yeah.
not saying her name. Like, I'll
Right.
tell you like after like we're done recording and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but no, she was a hard worker, and she was gorgeous. Yeah.
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 It's time to start wrapping it up now.
Yeah, we're approaching the
An
hour mark
the hour
here.
mark here.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap.
There was there was something I wanted to say like back on that whole Nixon thing. Like if it's taking us this long to like reverse some of the decisions that Nixon made, right? How long is it gonna take to reverse the decisions that Trump made?
Oh fuck.
Oh my gosh. Okay, this is where I like.
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna try and keep
Hold
my
on,
mouth shut because I'm
we're
definitely gonna
wrapping
get.
up. This is for the next podcast.
Yeah, this is okay. This is gonna be our round. This will be our ending for our next podcast.
Like
So
okay, the man's like a good businessman. He does economics, but you can't excuse.
wait, no.
the
We're gonna save it for the next podcast.
You know,
We're gonna
Alright,
save it for the next
don't
podcast.
Don't bring up any of these
Yeah.
topics right now.
All right.
Forget
These
what
are
he said.
these are good talking points for the next podcast.
Alright.
Definitely.
Okay.
This is so fucking fun, guys. I love this.
This is pretty fun.
This is
I'm
great.
currently enjoying the lemon hour.
I am enjoying the lemon.
We hope
hour.
you guys are too.
I like it.
How often do we want to do this?
Do we want to say like what once a week?
Once a week,
Or
probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. What's today?
Just
Sunday. Once every Sunday.
every
So-
Sunday.
Alright.
So cool. So-
I'm down with that.
Okay, so this was the lemon hour.
Thank you for our what is it called? Thank you for coming to our pilot episode.
The pilot episode of the Lemon Hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ian, you may do your magic.
And
All right.
with that,
See ya.
bid you adieu.